Yo, it's me, Big Nose. Do you want the best player on the game? Well, you can't get D-Money, because he's probably not in FIFA. So, get Phil Bardsley. Get all the Phil Bardsley. So if you're looking for the best way to get coins, don't spend fewer points, go over to useandbuy.com for the cheapest place on the market for your coins. Use code Vizeh at checkout, and most importantly, enjoy the video. What's up guys, Vizeh here, and welcome to another video on my channel. Today, we're getting stuck into FIFA 21, because this weekend is the first time that I played FUT Champions since December. I told you guys in my recent videos, saying that, you know what man, this weekend I'm gonna go play FUT Champions and I will give it a go. I will play with a normal team and try and do well, and this is what's happened. And I'm gonna go and do my explanation of kind of how it went for me, and this entire video is going to be how to make FUT Champions great again, because my number one thing which I realized instantly when I played FUT Champs is that the level of the intense sweaty games is happening much more earlier than what it usually does. Now I am a decent FIFA player. You may look at my record and say, well, you're not. That is because I've left like 150 games because of videos. I do experiment videos, I do videos me just leaving games, seeing their teams, and I don't take that seriously. I've got several elites on my channels in 19 and 20 and whatever else, but not in 18 or 17, and I will get into why later on. But let's get into how I did. So in FUT Champions, let's break down what was my final rank. Did I make it far? Let's go to leaderboards, and I was silver 3. 7. I played till 7 and 3. Yeah, and you may be like, okay, I mean, bit pathetic. Why? Usually for me, and maybe your experience when you play FUT Champs is different to mine, but when I play FUT Champs, usually because I'm a decent player, the first 10 games is usually quite easy, usually 9 and 1, 8 and 2 if I'm very unfortunate, but usually the games is very easy because you are facing a wide range of players, either poor level or top level, and because there's more people playing at the start and a much more wider range, usually you're facing, for me, people who are maybe gold players or silver players, so I usually beat them quite easily. And it started normal for me, like I went 3-0, 4-0, playing some just kind of poor people. And then I went to my 5th game, and then I faced a guy with like a full team of the year, full icon moments team, and I was like, okay, maybe this is a bit unfortunate. So I played him, he was a decent player, and I beat him in extra time. So I was like, okay, that was a tough one. And then the next game, normal full sweat team, but the games just got instantly so much more sweatier, so much more intense at like game 6, game 7, and each game after that since game 5 were all intense. They were all tough games, and I was like, I've played FUT Champions since it first came out, and I've been playing FUT Champions a lot through 19 and 20. I was playing games that you would usually face around game 17, game 18. If you know FUT Champs, for me to get elite, usually game 16, 15, 17, 18 are the hard ones, because usually you're facing people who are also going for elite. I was facing those type of games at game 6. 10 games earlier than what I would usually expect to face them, and they were all very tough. Now, maybe you'll say that maybe I just got worse at the game, but I doubt that, because all these guys were running 3-5-2s with full backs and centre backs and were doing the same counter. I wanted to play nice passing play, 1-2s, dribble past people. I don't want to do this wide through balls, because I realized that all people do is wide through balls. I didn't want to do that, so I just tried to do some nice football with my team. I'll show you my team here. This was my squad that I went into it. Palacio did well, considering, you know, I didn't play that many games, but 23 games, 24 goals, 13 assists, of course, other games in rivals as well. But yeah, Messi, 20 games, 14 goals, 16 assists. So it was really Messi and Palacio in a 4-2-2 formation. And I actually did play Pepe Reina as a goalkeeper. Now, this is my main thing. Puyol, I really wanted to work out, but like, he's pathetic in this game, and I hate it. I hate the fact that Puyol prime moments is seen as unusable because he just turns so slowly because of his agility, and it makes me sad because I want to see him be, you know, the best card in the game pretty much, and he's just not. I would rather use a gold customer named prime moments Puyol, and that really shows the level right now. But yeah, it's obvious that normal casuals no longer play FUT Champions. That is blatantly obvious. So my thought process is, how can we make FUT Champions great again, that casual people want to play FUT Champs? Because as of right now, FUT Champs is just for people that really want to sweat out the game. people that wants to get the elite, not because they actually care about rewards, but because they want to do it for themselves, their own ego, pretty much. No one actually sits down and wanting to casually play FUT Champs anymore, and if there is people, then it's very few now compared to what it used to be. So what can we do to bring the fun back in FUT Champs and bring back more casuals in it? And for me, it's simple. Let's begin with number one, and that is simply the biggest thing, and that is rewards. Rewards right now is it's lacking. It is not what it used to be. Back in FIFA 17, 18, yes, these rewards were massive. You can get these 100k packs, which are awful nowadays. You can get all these sorts of player picks, which player picks used to be a massive thing. Nowadays, no one really cares anymore. It's like, okay, that's okay. People care about getting fodder now. People care about getting a bunch of rare golds and unrare golds to then put into player picks. People care about getting just new players in their club just so they can go and do some player picks with it and go do some SBCs. The actual pack itself doesn't matter anymore. It's just to get players inputted into your club so that you can do SBCs with them. That's backwards in my opinion, because player picks should be the most exciting part of the week. It should be the most exciting part. The one, the chance to get some big players. And sadly, player picks has been awful this year because of one main reason. They've made it unreal that you are now getting so many more lower rated golds in your team of the weeks, when usually it was silvers. And even if there was some low rated low rated golds, there was a minimum cap. There was a cap of like minimum players that you can get in there. So in your red picks, you couldn't get anyone that were below, I believe, 81 rated. Nowadays, you can get people that's below 81 rated in your red picks. You can get HUD, you get Fortunas, Kreji, and Dutch Rubber. That is 5 players that will just fill out your red picks, and majority you'll pack 1 or 2 of them in each red pick as well. And again, this game is purely meta. It's purely meta, and if you look at most people's teams, no one here will fit in anyone's team. Not a single person in his red picks will fit anyone's standard FUT Champions team. With all the SBCs that's about right now, no one here. Now, if you're a new person, you'll be like, oh, Insigne, he'll fit my Serie A team, and you know what, he's an okay card. But Fabinho, you're never going to see him unless if they got a pretty poor team. You'll never see a Iago Aspas unless they have a poor team. You'll never see a Lingard unless they're playing for memes. Like me, I'll use Lingard. No one else there people want. So red picks, which should be the most exciting part, is pointless. So what they need to do is to buff up the red picks. Now, if this is to have promo players that you could then pack in them, then do that. FUT Birthday, What If, Future Stars, whatever promo that's out, depends on what rank that you get. So do the same thing as Team of the Season. If you get Gold 3, you're not guaranteed to get a promo card. But if you get Gold 2, then you're guaranteed to get at least one of the new promo cards. It could be any rating, but at least you get guaranteed one. If you get Elite, same thing. You're guaranteed to get 2 or 3, which you could pick out from the recent promo. And if you do get Elite, then your Inform pack will become a pack that you can get at least one of the new promo cards. Not 3 of all promo cards. That'd be a bit dumb. But at least one of them. You may say, oh, but that may mess up the market. Oh, there'll be too many promo cards. But let's be real here. People aren't packing promo cards because they're so hard to pack, and also, I mean, let's have a look here, right? So, the recent FUT Birthday promo. Let's have a look at the most expensive people there, right? So, let's say Adama Traore. Adama Traore, 89 rated, yeah? 89 rated, Adama Traore, FUT Birthday. He's worth about, I believe, shy of a million, 900k. 900,000 coins for this Adama Traore. He shouldn't be worth that much. And that's because no one's packing him because he's so hard to pack. The market is already screwed. We need to get more of these guys on the market. So by putting in a guaranteed FUT Birthday player in every single Elite packs, he'll go from 900k to about 700. Maybe 750. It'd be definitely a lot lower than what he is now, depending on how OP you make it. And also, it'll be in red picks as well. You may say that this is too OP, but look at the cards that people have now at SBCs, and like just look at the curve of people's teams at the stage. I've barely played the game, and look at my team, man. I've barely even played it. They give away icons like it's 85 rated informs now. You can get icons as easy as anything because of icon swaps. It doesn't matter if you think the curve is too big now. You might as well make so that people have a chance now, and of course it'll give people an actual reason to play FUT Champs. If I could get a guaranteed FUT Birthday card in my packs and also in my Elite pack as well, so in my red picks, in my Elite pack, I will play FUT Champions. That for me would do it alone. But I think there's more that can be done here. Number 2 here. When it comes to Weekend League, you face the same teams with the same formations and same tactics. How about we change that? Now, people may say, yes, but pros, they get FGS points. They get points. I think it's 10 points each time they get, I believe, top 100 or verified, so 27 wins. I think they do for playing FUT champs. And I think that's BS. I think that pros, they should get points in pro events. Why is it in FUT Champions which you're playing against normal people? That's BS. Anyway, in FUT Champions, simply put, putting requirements is boring. It's boring. From day 1 to now in April, you're playing against Varane and Mendy and these kind of people. I know it's a meme, but it's true, okay? And you need to see a different variety of teams. Now, I'm not saying have a full goalkeeper team, but I think that'd be cool. Why is it not a more arcadey mode when we're just playing for fun, in theory, right? You're playing for rewards, but won't it be really cool if it's a full bronze team, a full silver team weekend? And you may say, oh, but that will boost the market. What, for a weekend? Sure, okay. Bronze players have no purpose, so why not make bronze players actually usable and have a purpose? Why not? And it will also give people a different experience. If I play with a full bronze team weekend league, then do you know how cool that would be? You may say, oh, but it'd be boring because you can't do the same skills and it'd be the same experience. Both teams have bronze teams, so like you'll be both at a disadvantage in theory. I played a goalkeeper thing and I found it fun because it was mental for both people. Yes, there'll still be a bronze meta against the bronze ideal players, but it won't be Mbappe each game. Or just change to a one club only. You can only use players at one club, but have like a rating limit so you can't just have the full PSG team. But I would love it to have a full Burnley team. Have a one club only, but like 81 rated maximum, right? This was a thing back in FIFA 17. 17, you had requirements. This doesn't have to be every weekend. Christ, it doesn't have to be every other, at least once a month. There's a wacky requirement that you have for weekly. Silver, bronze team, goalkeeper team, one club, one nation, whatever else. Take your pick. And before someone say, yeah, but I don't play the game to use worse players when I can use these players. Are you not bored facing the same people every time? Come on, boys. Come on, let's try and, like, you can't just be using Mbappe every weekend and facing Mbappe every weekend for the next 5 years. Like, we've got to have some sort of change here, boys, at some stage. Number 3 here, and this is, it's something which we have no control over, right? And it sucks, the fact that, at least for me, it's the main killer for me. And that is, there is a inconsistency with gameplay. There is a big inconsistency. I don't know what EA have done, because when I play Rivals, it's not that bad. But in FUT Champions, it's just not the same when you play at different times. And I know this is not what we can really do, but if FUT Champions is ever going to be fun, it's got to have good gameplay. Now, guess what? This is going to break your mind here. I actually enjoy FIFA 21. I enjoy it, right? I enjoy FIFA 21 when it's good gameplay, when it's actually responsive gameplay. The issue is, maybe because I live in Poland. Maybe because I live in Poland, but guess what? I don't get good gameplay majority of the time. I don't. Sadly, I don't know why. Because maybe because service is far away in Germany. But what I can tell you right now is that, sadly, I don't have good gameplay. Now, completely ruins the aspect for me. In my opinion, it's as simple as that. You have different requirements every other weekend, or at least once a month, and you will have rewards, have promo cards in there. And let's say there's not a promo, you can put in, let's say if you get Elite free, then you're guaranteed an Inform that's 86 minimum in your pack. These rare player packs, these mega packs are getting old now, in my opinion. I feel like mega packs are just pointless. So if you really want to make it interesting, EA, why not, instead of a 100k pack, give us a 85 plus 3 times pack. Give us 3 85 plus players of any choice. Why not do that as well? Change it up. You've got all these packs that people love. People love this 83 plus pack. Like, people would die for this. And I probably will get it done at some stage because it is a cool pack. You may think that's too OP to get this kind of pack, and maybe you're alright. Maybe this is too OP. So why not 83 plus 10 times pack? I think that's a bit more reasonable, or at least 7 or 8. So I think that the same packs each week is getting a bit dull now. These rare mega packs and these mega packs and these rare player packs. You know, you get Elite 3, you get yourself a 100k pack, which is always awful. It's always so bad. Tell me down below in the comments, what would you like to be changed for FUT Champions if you don't play it, but you may play it if there's one thing has changed. I would like it if it's done in a way that you can use different players. Like, you use different players, see different players, play in a different way. All we need from EA is to make chemistry a thing so we can stop seeing these fallback setbacks. Make chemistry actually an important thing. Imagine a world where people just don't sweat the meta. But hey, I mean, it's a game, so of course people will, but I can't change that, can I? If you guys enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe if you're not. I'll see you next time for another video. Peace out.